might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me. Let's dispose of the trash.
I'm not done! Demon Fang! Take this!
Rending you apart!
Pierce through!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Flying raging you apart! They just sit still!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
You going?
No escape!
You get the gist.
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Here. Let's get you all tucked away.
Can you take it?
Here I come!
My art.
You're finished!
Resurrection field.
Take this! Sonic thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! This is the power of the blazing sword!
Little help.
Try harder! My turn! Try harder!
Bestow thy mystic mercy.
I'm not done! Burn!
Very
Now I can let loose! I'm not done!
Magic Kazam!
I'll grind you into dust.
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Annihilation!
On your
Magna Ray!
Here I go!
Watch and
Here I come!
Air pressure.
Annihilation! Magna
You're
Ray!
mine!
Our
No
honor
escape!
being interrupted.
Orochi's Fury!
Let me help!
This has a look.
Permanent Ranger! A freezing
Here I
storm!
come.
Arrow Squall!
Orochi's Fury!
Tornado! All disasters made one! Go forth the helix of purity! Glacial Spear! Piercing gun!
No escape!
Freeze Lancer!
Here I
Charge
come!
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it. Will this help?
I'll grind you into dust.
Pierce through!
Healing
Sonic
Spirit!
thrust! Demon
Dance
Fang!
in the wind! Air thrust!
Your death.
Try harder! Here I come!
Magic!
Orochi's Fury! Pierce through! This one's all
Show you
mine!
what my art can do! Rise and shine!
Demon Fang!
Lightning on Raging Cascade!
Orochi's
Can you
Fury!
take it? Elusive beam.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Can you take it?
A freezing storm!
Here I come!
Here goes!
Strike!
Ice for the win! Radiant
Not a chance!
Raging
I'm
Lunar
not
Storm.
done!
Get you up!
Orochi's Fury!
Benediction light.
Magna Ray!
Here I come!
Annihilation!
No escape! It's over! Try harder! Not a chance! Strike!
Glacial Spear!
No escape! Orochi's Fury!
Back into the fray!
Sonic thrust!
Magna Ray!
Pierce through! Demon Fang!
I'm going
You're
to
mine!
use all the power of my healing arts to attack the orb!
Orochi's Fury!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay?
Such
yeah.
unadulterated
You too.
fury.
Here's evil!
Burn!
Think again! No more playing nice!
Take this!
On thy sins.
Strike!
They smite with
Orochi's
blade.
Fury!
Banana, let's go! Raging Cascade! I'm only getting radiant magic is I'm also
Orochi's Fury!
annihilation! It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Mega Ray!
I'll face you.
Photon! Take it!
Orochi's Fury!
Mega Ray!
Seismic rupture.
Annihilation! Light Accelerator! Reload! Whoa! Hey! One at a time!
Demon lash.
Take this!
Lightning!
I'm not done!
Downfall!
Sonic thrust!
None shall
Demon Fang!
escape my judgment!
Tempest. Catapult.
It's too much! Sonic thrust!
Raging Cascade!
Pierce through!
Here, let me help!
To everlasting
Demon
dark.
Fang!
Law. Say, ha! Blow them away!
I'll heal you all!
It's on! No Strike!
Here goes.
Strike!
Can you take it?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Let me show you what my art can do.
Strike! Pierce through! Demon
Do it!
Fang! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Block!
We can really make weapons with this?
I won't forgive you.
Here I come! Ha! Demon Fang!
You're mine!
Don't mind if I do.
Ha! It's over!
Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt. There you go. Don't let up.
The flashing parts are a weak point.
Dance on the way!
Oh, this one.
On your knees!
Annihilation.
Take this!
Magna Ray.
Strike!
Annihilation. Magna Ray.
Ignite!
Annihilation.
Here I come!
Meteor Storm.
Strike!
I can do this
No
all
escape!
day.
Make rupture! A thrilling performance.
Air thrust.
You're finished!
My blasting energy.
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Orochi's Fury!
Get out of there together. I'm all stopped up. Here comes it. One at a time. Blah, blah, blah.
Here I come!
You get the dead.
Ha! It's over! Orochi's Fury!
I'll be saving this one.
Cyan in. Back into the fray.
In here.
Annihilation. Get out of
Ha! Strike!
I'll heal them all.
Ha!
All disasters made one.
Healing circle.
You're mine! Ha!
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
I'm not done!
Heal!
Orochi's Fury!
Instant. Back into the fray. Annihilation.
Dance in the
Demon
wind.
Fang!
Sleep now.
I'll be
You're
saving
mine!
Freezing storm.
You're mine!
Thunder
No
field.
escape! Orochi's Fury!
Tornado.
All right.
Demon
It's
Fang!
your time.
Field. I only get outstanding form.
Demon Fang!
Got it.
Sonic Thrust!
Now's our
Orochi's
chance.
Fury!
More where that came from.
Do it.
Rupture! Shield!
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Further!
Here I come!
Glacial Spear!
No
Here's
escape!
evil!
Orochi's Fury! Orochi's Fury!
Heal my weary companion!
Cyan instant!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Orochi! Damn it! All yours! Demon Fang!
The enemy wields ours too!
You'll soon see about that!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Glacial
Lightning
Spear!
Spear!
Pierce evil!
Orochi's
Smite!
Fury!
Take that!
Rending
Right
you
laser!
apart.
Sonic Thrust!
Shield!
Orochi's Fury!
Bloody
Let's get you off
howling!
do it!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Turn! No
Certainly
escape!
not.
Mega Ray!
Orochi's Fury!
Master!
Demon Fang!
Rending you
All
apart!
annihilation!
Bloody howling!
Mega Ray!
On your knees!
I'm not
Rain
done!
down and purify all.
You're mine!
Sight!
Orochi's
you
Fury!
apart!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation!
Orochi's
I'm
Fury!
ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
A freezing
Not
do it!
yet!
Rinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. Another one down.
Your skills are admirable.
Here goes! I'm
None
not
shall
done!
escape my
Orochi's
judgment!
Fury! Tempest! Strike! Demon Fang!
Annihilate light! Rain down and purify!
Orochi's Fury!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Demon Fang!
Begin! Taking pile driver!
A charge like that could easily be
My
fatal.
turn!
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Strike! Sonic Thrust! Demon Fang!
Divine Street! Flame! Reload!
Take this!
Let me help!
I'm
Raging
not done!
Cascade!
No escape!
Elusive deity!
Pierce through!
Now,
Sonic Thrust!
more for the side!
Here I come! Burn!
Reload! Here's a healing
Take
ball!
this! No escape!
Elusive deity!
Strike!
Rotating pile driver!
Sonic Thrust! Demon Fang!
Got it!
Pierce through!
Amazing!
Now's our chance!
I'll grind you into dust! Elusive deity!
Take this! No escape!
Graviton
It's
shield!
over!
Heal!
Demon Fang!
Vanquish darkness! Annihilation!
Take this! This one's all mine!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
No
Divine
escape!
streak!
Orochi's Fury!
Seismic Russia!
Try harder! I'm not
Annihilation!
done!
Mega ray!
Orochi's
Lightning or
Fury!
raging cascade!
Begin!
Sonic Thrust!
In here! Now!
Catapult!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
No choice!
I shall ensure you survive this.
Orochi's Fury!
Graviton shield! Raging
Demon
cascade!
Fang!
Mega ray! Field!
I'll grind you into dust!
Orochi's Fury!
Dance in the wind!
Demon Fang!
Sleep now! Go for the weak point! Sleep now! That's my shield!
No escape! Shut him down!
I'll be saving this one! Mega ray! Work it together!
Being interrupted.
I'm not done!
Piercing bolt to the wind!
Pierce through!
Sleep now!
Demon Fang!
Let's get
Orochi's Fury!
Make the
freezing
abyssal
storm!
beast clear.
On your knees!
Ice blast!
Instinct sharpened!
Ah! Orochi's Fury!
Meteor storm!
Pierce through!
Cure!
In your death, Johanny. And tonight's meal is on you. Get going. What's your name?
In here! Here's a healing arc!
Orochi's Fury!
Blade!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Now! You're mine! No escape! You'll
Lightning
feel
arc!
Very serpent!
You're mine!
Raging cascade!
Orochi's Fury! Burn in hell! Orochi's Fury!
Blackened blade!
Demon Fang!
Graviton field! In there with the others!
Orochi's Fury!
Execution!
Searing flame! It's weakened!
Demon Fang!
In there with the others!
This ends now!
Alright!
Freezing
storm!
Sonic Thrust!
Air thrust!
Orochi's Fury!
Tornado!
Demon Fang!
In here!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for! Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Try harder! My turn! No escape!
Raging cascade!
Orochi's Fury!
In here!
Pierce
Now!
through! Doubling! In an instant! Impact Cross! We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrect 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Here I come!
Field! None shall escape my
Strange might with blackened flame! Fury!
Lightning orb!
Demon Fang!
Alright, it's showtime! Breath!
Sonic Thrust!
Healing
Pierce
circle!
through!
Negative
Gate! Orochi's Fury!
Blah blah blah, that's it! Look here!
Pierce through! Demon
Now!
Fang!
Radiant
Launch!
punch!
Hey! Blow them away!
None shall escape my
Orochi's Fury!
judgment!
Take this!
Lightning
Orochi's
orb!
Fury!
Hey, more with that from!
Ignite!
Magic missile! Air thrust!
Orochi's Fury!
Photon flash! You get the gist! Air thrust! Reload! Photon flash! Do it!
Launch! Hey! Blow them away!
Here I go!
My turn!
Gravitas field! Firmament
Gate!
render!
Catapult!
Mega ray! Do it!
Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Could have been worse.
Lost!
Orochi's Fury!
Searing flame!
Demon Fang!
Reload!
Orochi's Fury!
Searing flame! Reload! I'll shoot them out of the
I'm not
sky!
done! Catapult!
Field!
Orochi's Fury!
Catapult! Back into the fray! Mega ray! Astral energy
Take this!
annihilation!
I'm not done!
Whoa! Hey! When did
Pierce
that
through! Demon Fang! It's on!
Mega ray! Gusty nail!
Sonic Thrust!
I never miss!
It's over!
Orochi's
Tearing you apart!
Bloody howling! Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
Glacial Spear! Here's the riddle! Photon Raging Lancer!
Shows I missed it never!
Air Thrust!
Is that a healing arc?
It is. I can't ignore the pain. I'll try to be more careful.
Here I come! Elusive deity! Orochi's fury! Eagle ray!
Mega Ray!
Can you take it?
Mega Ray!
Elusive deity! Finish! Orochi's fury!
Glacial Spear!
Eagle ray!
Freeze Lancer! Shooting Star! One more time!
Begin!
Magic Exam! Air Thrust!
Let him inside me!
And again! I never miss!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Orochi's fury! Catapult!
Cyan Instant! Lightning
Seismic
Orb!
rupture! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Shion!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
I've been doing really great lately. Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
Discourteous, huh?
Here, escape!
Sonic thrust! Burn!
Scream bathed in blood.
Take this! Raising you up! Bloody howling! Orochi's
I'm going to
fury!
need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Here I come! Fluid escape!
Our arts are being interrupted.
None shall
Demon
escape
Prey!
my
Raging
judgment.
Luna Storm! It's over! Orochi's fury!
This one's
Elusive!
mine.
Here I go!
Mystic
Mercy! Fluid escape! Very simple!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Radiant
Take it! I'm not done! Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite!
Orochi's fury! Pierce through! Bloody howling! Okay, here I go! Bloody howling! Orochi's fury!
Cyan Instant!
Demon Prey! Elusive deity!
Hitting
pile driver! Here I come!
Elusive
deity!
I'm going to
I'm not done! The flame inside me fury to be let free! Seismic rupture! Orochi's fury! Elusive deity!
Outstanding form!
Soaring blast!
Freezing storm!
The enemy wields arts too!
We'll soon see about that!
Totally! In an instant! Impact clock!
Over so soon? Discourteous, huh?
You're mine!
None shall escape!
Pierce through! Orochi's fury! Elusive deity! Here I come! Orochi's fury!
Show you what my arts can do!
Eat dirt!
Rise and shine!
We've got flyers!
I've got this!
Escape!
Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Cyan instant!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a final time waltz.
Elusive deity! Mega Ray! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Begin!
Here's a healing roll! First
Elusive
aid!
Fury!
Here goes!
Rending
Get it away! Here! Field!
We did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope there was improvement.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever. I've never seen Xion actually look faster.
No dawn shall break this night.
Field! Outstanding form!
Catapult! Tempest!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds! Gusty nails! One more time! None shall escape from the wind!
Orochi's Fury!
Blah blah blah!
Seismic Rupture! The Tempest engulfs you!
It looks like you got this one covered!
On your knees!
Here! I call
This
upon
one keeps
thee!
charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you! Try harder! Not a chance!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Bloody Gate!
All right,
Orochi's Fury!
A thrilling performance.
Orochi's Fury! Demon Fang!
Captivity!
Do it! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will. Coming through! You're mine!
Radiant Feel!
Take this! Take this!
Feel my weary blazing
Orochi's Fury!
Up and at him! Let's go!
Demon Fang!
Ice tornado! That'll bring you down!
This one's all mine!
Feel! I'll be
Can you take it? Hold nothing back! Orochi's Fury!
Annihilation!
Demon Fang!
Soaring
Blast! Orochi's Fury!
Demon Blast! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Here goes
through!
Blah blah blah!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Raging
You're mine!
Here's evil!
I'm
In
not
here!
Catapult! It's over!
Get you all out of the way!
Orochi's Catapult! Sonic Thrust! Try harder! My turn! Ha! Demon Fang! Try harder!
Forgive me.
Stay away from my friend!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
I'm not done!
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Demon Fang!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
Burn in
I'll
hell!
bring you back from death's abyss!
Here I come!
Resuscitation!
Here I come!
That'll bring you down!
No rest for the wicked.
Raging Cascade!
Bestow
In
thy
here!
mystic mercy.
Get on in
Time
there
to
with
let
the
it rip! Pierce through!
Thank you, Dohun.
I only did what any other would.
Take my judgment!
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Sleep now!
Raging Luna
More
Storm!
of the stockpile!
Take this!
Let me show you what my art can do! Sleep now! Let's get you all tucked away!
I've used too much.
What would I do without you? Gusty nails! Freezing
You're mine! Try harder! You're mine!
All disasters
This
made
one's all
now!
mine!
Come forth,
Eat
Helix of
this!
Purity!
I'll grind you! Let's stop!
You shall escape my judgment! Now drop!
Move it! They smite with blinding blade!
All disasters
Time to
made
let it
one!
rip!
Come forth, the Helix of Purity! Healing circle!
Okay.
Nail strike!
Watch yourself.
Now I can
Sense
let
incredible power.
You're mine! Sonic Thrust! Orochi's
Get on there,
defeated!
Mega Ray! This one!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Raging Luna Storm!
Rain down and purify all!
Try harder! Here I come! Sonic Thrust! Orochi's Fury!
Elusive deity!
Pierce through! Sonic Thrust! Tornado! Try harder! Not a chance!
Annihilate! Get you all tucked away!
Ruined Gate!
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
Now!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Benediction light.
Now!
Here I come! This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
None shall escape
Take
my
this!
judgment!
Demon Lash!
Divine
Sonic thrust! Orochi!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Breath of life! Heal my
Firmament
this!
Ranger!
I'm not done!
I'm in your debt, Dohalim.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got a scream to make.
Mega
Take this!
bloody
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Photon Flash! Healing!
rending you apart!
Searing Tempest! Do it!
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and...
Hi, Hoodle!
Here I come!
Stay calm.
So provide us with
Free!
Send from the wind!
Here I come!
Glacial Spear! Here's Evil!
Sonic
Elusive
thrust!
deity!
Orochi Fury!
Freeze Lancer!
Sonic
May a
thrust!
thousand gales carry
Orochi
your breath!
Fury!
Heal my weary
Searing
companion!
Flame! Reload!
Cure! Don't suffer in
Pierce
silence!
through!
Cyan is
Orochi Fury!
Mega Ray!
Demon Fang!
Annihilation! Helix of Fury!
On your
Orochi
Now!
Fury!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry destruction!
There's still more to go!
Sonic thrust! Pierce through! Orochi Fury!
Sleep
Demon
now!
Fang!
I'll be saving
Orochi
this one!
Fury!
Blah, blah, blah!
I'm not done!
Raging Luna Storm!
Orochi Fury!
Pinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Now!
Do it!
Say! Ha! Blow them away!
Wow! Look what I just found.
An opponent like this should be easy. Not today! Demon Fang!
I'll grind you into dust!
Sonic thrust! Orochi Fury!
Must require complete focus!
Seismic rupture!
You're mine! Thrust!
This one's mine!
I'm not
It looks like you got this one covered!
Here I come!
Let's get you out of the way!
Orochi Fury!
The abyssal deep!
Pierce through!
Sorry.
Demon Fang!
You
do the same for me.
Orochi Fury!
None shall escape my judgment!
Demon Fang!
On your knees! The flames
This one's all mine! Orochi Fury! No escape! Eat dirt! Catch it! Pierce through!
Elusive deity!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
I can
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
This one's mine!
I'm not done! Demon Fang!
Be forgotten.
Back into the fray! Divine!
Try harder! Here I come! This one's all mine!
Thousand gales! Period!
Eat dirt! Here I come! Demon Fang! Orochi Fury! Pierce through! Demon Fang!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No escape!
No complaints here!
Come forward! Purity!
They smite with
This
sonic
one's
blade!
mine! Maelstrom! Now for something special! There you go! Don't let out! One more!
This one's all mine!
Mega Ray!
I'm ready! Dohalim! In an instant! Impact Claw!
Everyone's still in one piece?
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Annihilation!
Try harder!
Beyond the darkest sky!
You're mine!
I call it
You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Demon Fang! All yours! Demon Fang! Thanks!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Cascade!
Demon Fang!
Show you what my arc can do!
Here I come!
Leave the charge!
Another incantation ruined.
Sonic Blitz! I owe you one!
Photon
Pierce
blast!
through!
I'll face you.
Sonic Thrust! Orochi
Take this.
Fury!
Now!
Grinwell! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
I'm not done!
No
Annihilation!
wrong can break this night.
Demon Fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Cyan Instant!
No escape! No escape!
Dancing away!
Orochi Fury!
Cyan Instant! Get on this one's mine!
Seismic
Wild magic! Burning!
Here I come!
Too much to handle! Raging Cascade!
bloody howling!
Cyan Instant!
Orochi Fury!
In here! Annihilation!
Sonic Thrust!
Radiant
Orochi Fury!
Here goes!
Does it hurt?
Cyan Instant! I'm all stuffed up!
Orochi Fury!
Annihilation!
Sonic Thrust!
Deathfall!
Ah!
Bloody howling!
I'm going to need to use all power beyond the Here's a healing arc! I call back thee!
Here I come!
Stalagmite!
Pierce through! The flame inside me, yours to be let free!
Magic is there!
Pierce through!
None shall
Try this!
escape my judgment!
Rending Flash!
Lightning orb!
No escape! Eat this!
Radiant!
Now I can let loose!
In here!
I'm not now!
A charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm
Never
here to
miss
stop it.
Photon blast! Whoa, hey, what
You're
is
mine!
I will do more.
Strike!
No further!
Gusty nail!
Watch yourself.
Here I come!
Sense incredible power.
Far beyond the darkest sky!
Here I come! I'm not done!
Crescent flash! Rending you
Orochi
apart!
Fury!
Mega Ray Star! Dance in the wind!
Here I come! Pierce
No
through!
more playing
Heal
nice!
my wearied companion!
Sonic Thrust!
All disasters
Orochi
made
Fury!
one! Come
Kill!
forth the helix of purity!
You're finished!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Try harder! This one's all mine!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here, let me help.
Here I come! Okay, here I go!
In here! Fine!
Dance on the wind!
Here I come!
Firmament render!
Orochi Fury!
Thy mystic mercy!
None shall escape my judgment!
Very
Try harder! My turn!
Allow me to help.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, Dohalim.
Here's a healing arc!
Dance on the wind!
Escape! Pierce through!
Reflect on
Demon
the
Fang!
They smite with blocking blade! Execution! Stalagmite!
Ah!
Bestow thy
Take
mystic
this!
mercy!
No escape! Orochi's Fury!
Very certain!
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
Allow me to
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
Orochi's Fury!
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Up and at 'em! Let's go!
Sonic Thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
Orochi's
A thrilling performance.
Great now!
Pierce through!
Here's evil! This'll come
Try
in handy!
harder! Here I come!
In here!
The abyssal
The
deep.
magic is there! Burning!
Take this!
Radiant! Now
Sonic Thrust! Orochi's Fury!
In here! Downfall!
Pierce through!
Get on that!
Orochi's Fury!
Annihilation!
Pierce through!
Daring flame!
Sonic Thrust! Pierce through!
Do it!
Long! Blow them away!
A freezing storm! Shining
Take it!
supernova!
I'm ready! Totally! In an instant! Impact Frost!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Hey, new equipment!